Hello, and welcome to the Intro to T3 Alliance course. My name is Adam Lau, and I'm the director for the Upward Bound program here at University of Alaska Fairbanks. And I've been a part of T3 Alliance since its early days with the National Science Foundation grant. We're really excited that you can join us here. I'm going to introduce your instructors in just a minute, but first, let me kind of go over some of the big things that you'll be learning about. You're going to learn to build your very own computer. You build a Raspberry Pi based computer. You'll learn to program it. You'll learn to design and how to use a 3D printer. You'll learn how to program and fly a small drone. And then most importantly, you'll learn about a process called the design thinking process and take that process into a place where you're ready to design a project that makes a difference in your community. What we've learned in T3 Alliance is that growth mindset is the key most important component. And then after that, it's what are your tech skills? And then what are the opportunities you have for using those tech skills? So I look forward to seeing what you guys all do this semester. And I'd like to introduce Brian Reggiani, your main instructor facilitator for this course.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Reggiani, and I'll be your main facilitator for this course. One really unique and exciting thing about this course is we're going to be bringing in a lot of experts to help teach our various technologies, whether it's 3D printing, laser cutting, or any other drone work that we're doing. So I'll be like your consistent instructor throughout this course. You can always reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll be the one sending out a lot of like reminders and announcements. So yeah, I'll be with you consistently through the course, but throughout the course, we'll have different instructors. And the first part of the course is focusing on Raspberry Pi technology. And I brought two local experts, Gabriel Lau and Lindy Gerdsey, and we are going to turn it over to them, and they're going to tell us about what we have to look forward to for the first 5 weeks of our course. So go ahead.
Hey guys, I'm Lindy. I'm an electrical engineering student at UAF, and I've worked with Raspberry Pis throughout high school and doing projects and stuff. So I'm excited to see how you guys take these microcomputers and learn to put them together, program them, and hopefully come up with some cool, interesting projects that can be helpful in some way.
Awesome. And I'm Gabriel Lau. I'm super excited to be a part of this course because it's actually the first ever T3 Alliance course that is part of a university, credit system. So you're the first university students who are getting credit for a T3 Alliance course. There have been probably hundreds or maybe even, close to thousands of programs and projects over the years, but this is the first one where we're getting credit for it. Right now, I'm gonna take you through your view of what you should kind of see and how to get started with this course. Let me share my screen, and I'll show you when you're probably going to see this blackboard with your courses on this side. You see that general studies F193. That is the T3 Alliance course. The homepage hasn't had much built out yet, but this right here, the course materials and schedule, is where we will see what's going on, what's happening. If you first log in and click on that, you'll see week 1, welcome to T3 Alliance. The video that we're making right now is going to be inserted there. That's why it says insert video. But all that you see, this is your main place for the resources. We're actually going to be using a Blackboard is kind of the container for where you will find links to the different platforms we'll be using. We'll be mainly in something called the T3 Alliance virtual classroom. That's T3 Alliance. That's learn.t3alliance.org, which you can find by clicking on both this link here or this login. Will take you to the learn.t3alliance.org login page, or if you have logged in, my account. This is the platform where you'll be able to click on and go through the different courses that we'll be learning. We'll start out with a welcome. This is your very first week. You should click on as soon as you get logged in. you'll see my courses, and this should be the first one that pops up. That's your like prerequisite to start these other courses. You'll have getting started with your Raspberry Pi kit that you'll go through over these next few weeks. Now they're broken into lessons, right? So there's the Raspberry Pi overview, wiring and using GPIO pins, all of these things you'll get used to. But basically, there's lessons, and inside of those lessons, there are little embedded, topics and quizzes in order to just get everything for you there. There's some really exciting, just different technologies you're going to get to play with here. For the first I think 6 weeks or so, maybe a little more, you'll be focused on Raspberry Pis, and those are these little circuit boards that you can play with. Then we'll move on to makerspace technologies like 3D printing and laser cutting, which is going to be so cool. All of the content will be here on LearnDash, so we can do a lot of it on the T3 Alliance virtual classrooms. We'll be able to do a lot, from our homes, but there'll also be classrooms or spaces available to use with the maker spaces. Not to get too much farther, I did want to touch on one last thing that's really important, and that is our Discord channel. You should have received hopefully 2 emails. One, an invite to the LearnDash, to the T3 courses, it probably says, and 2, an invite that says the Discord link. And what Discord is, I'll share my screen really quickly again for those who maybe aren't familiar, but Discord is like a community right here, where our whole classroom, all of our classmates and the instructors can kind of chat together in one place. Now, as soon as you log in, you'll probably see a welcome rules, and it says, oh, I have to, you'll have to introduce yourself in this verify here page. But after that, all of this opens up. There's some general chat where you can just chat about things, notes and resources, Raspberry Pi channels. There's even voice meeting rooms where, watch this, I can click on, and now I'm just hanging out in this room. An instructor could join, one of your peers could join, and you could chat all about Raspberry Pis and all sorts of things. Now, you'll figure out as you go, of course. Watch for that invite that you'll get. It'll be like a discord.gg/some numbers, and you click on that, introduce yourself here, and that'll be great. This is really important that you do it because it's a part of the participation grade, and you'll be, of course, sharing all sorts of things and asking questions as we get into the courses. Now, I think that's it from me. Thanks for watching this quick video, and welcome to the T3 Alliance. This is really exciting.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you being here. All right.
Thanks.
Enjoy the semester.